All right. I am calling on the United Kingdom to intervene in Mazen Nandekanu's case, to expedite action to make sure he is being released, from prison. Mazen Nandekanu is a citizen of UK as well as Nigeria. So we are calling on them, to intervene in his matter. If Mazen Nandekanu were to be American citizen, this matter would have long gone. It would have had long settled. In fact, they don't dare jail American citizen because he's a freedom fighter or because he's speaking for his people. You don't dare that. You don't try America in that aspect. Just like Omowole Sowore, who is American citizen. That is why Nigerians cannot do him anything. They can arrest him and jail him. Why? Because he's American citizen. So UK, should toe the lines of, Americans, the way America handle their citizen. So it will be, a slap on the face of the United Kingdom that your own citizen, has been, sentenced to life imprisonment under your watch, and you couldn't say anything, you couldn't react. What Mazen Nadekano is saying is just simple. Let my people go. Since there is no fairness, there is no justice, there is no equity in Nigeria. Nigeria is not co-opted in Nigerian politics and what have you. So let them go. That is what he's saying. He said there's marginalization. He is not fighting. I am not here to fight for Biafra or to support Biafra or whatever. I am talking about the freedom of Mazen Nandekano. That is what I'm saying. Release him and let him go. If Mazen Nandekano has committed any crime, then let the world know the crime he has committed. But as we stand today, he has never and will never commit any crime. He have never killed anybody. You never see him with any rifle, any dangerous weapon. Even when he was rendited, when he was arrested, they searched his bag and everything. All they saw was microphone and his clothes and everything. You never saw any weapon in his bag. So what qualifies him to be a terrorist? What qualifies him to be, to escalate tension or violence in Nigeria, or to tell people what the only thing Mazen Nandekano said is defend yourself against this Fulani herdsmen, defend yourself against banditry, and he's not the only one that have said so. A lot of people have come and said defend yourself. Even the Niger State governor has called his subordinate, said, defend yourself. I can no longer be paying ransom anymore. So why is it that Mazen Nandekano case is a different case? Is it because it's an Igbo man, or because he knows mostly that is going on in Nigeria, and what he's saying is simply the truth? So we are calling on the UK government to please intervene in this matter. If Mazen Nandekano dies in prison, what will you gain? Will you follow on? Will you be proud that your own citizen whose family is still there, children and wife are still there, and you are seeing them, and their husband, their husband of the woman and the father of those children are in prison, and he is your citizen? What will you gain? We understand your traditions, that you don't like countries that are Christians, to separate. So, for example, Biafra is a Christian state, of course, and Nigeria is mixed up with Christian and Muslim and other religion. But since Nigeria is not working, Mazen Nandekano have called several times that Nigeria should integrate every other part of the country. We have major tribes here in Nigeria, and the major of them is Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, and other ones. But when you look at the political setting of Nigeria, you discover that it's Hausa, Yoruba. So the Igbos are being sidelined or excommunicated. So Mazen Nandekano is saying, release the Igbo and let them go. If you don't want them to go, then give them what is due for them. I am not here to call for Biafra or to say, let Biafra come. I am saying is that let everybody works together, put their hands together, let our hands be on deck to make sure that this young man is being released in prison. I am a follower of Mazen Nandekano, and I have been following him right from when he started speaking, and I have not seen him commit any crime. All he is saying that they are killing his people, they are marginalizing his people, they are punishing his people, they are terrorizing his people, they are killing, buying them here and there, that they should let them go if they don't want the Igbos. So I call on the UK government to expedite action to make sure that Mazen Nandekano is released. And he must be released unconditionally. We have seen people, working freely, those who have committed abominations, those who have buy a lot of people, destroy churches, burn things, and render people homeless and fatherless and motherless, and yet they are still working freely. A bandit that was convicted 20 years in prison, 20 years in imprisonment, who has killed and murdered and done a lot of things, but a man who has not killed a fly. was sentenced to life imprisonment. So we are calling on the UK government to act quickly, and the action should be now to make sure that Mazen Kanu is released. That is my take, and my take is final.